Hello everyone! Today we are going to see how to make fish curry. This is a Kerala style fish curry. This is also called fish Aviyal. This is a very simple and easy recipe. If you have few ingredients and the fish ready, you can finish this recipe within 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. If you ever have any doubt about cooking fish, I would say fish recipes are the quickest recipes you can come up with. Because fish takes only 5 to 10 minutes to cook. There are a lot of fish Aviyal recipes you can find in internet, but this is what I prefer, and I've tried many recipes and this is one what I come back to. In this fish I didn't add any vegetables, but if you prefer, you can add vegetables like drumstick, raw mango, tomato and even green chilies. They will give some extra flavor to the recipe. You like fish, but you don't like the fishy smell in fish? Then you're with me. How to know if the fish is good? When you buy fish, get a fish with a clear eyes like this. It should not be red in color or damaged. Next thing to notice is the gills. The gill should be bloody red in color like this. It should not be brown in color. If the fish is fresh, it should still have blood in it. So the blood can be found in the gills. Blood of the fresh fish will be red in color, and if it is old, the color of the blood will change to brown. Get a skinless fish. Remove the scales, then the skins and use the fish. Skin will produce lot of smell. When the skin is removed, most of the fishy smell will go away. Next, try to use a white fish. What is a white fish? When you cook the fish, the flesh of the fish should stay white in color. If you don't know, ask a fishmonger. He will choose it for you. Last but not least, get a firm fish. If you see the picture, you can see what a firm fish looks like. It should be shiny like this, and when you press it, it should not be soggy. It should be firm. If you choose the fish with all these qualities, then the fish would not give you a fishy smell. Normally, I would make a fish curry at night and let it sit on the stove till the next day afternoon. Then reheat it up and then eat it. Here it is okay, the climate is little cold, so the curry won't get bad. But if you are in hotter climate like in India, you can make the fish curry at night and put it in the fridge, and the next day you can take it out and reheat it and then have it. It will be more tastier in this way than eating it on the same day. So let's start to make fish Aviyal. First, we are going to grind the masala. These are the ingredients needed to grind the masala. To grind, take half cup of coconut, 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 2.5 tablespoons of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of pepper powder. If you have pearl onion, take 2, or if you have shallots, take 2. 1 sprig of curry leaf. For sourness, you can either use kokum or tamarind. If you are using kokum, add 3 pieces to the curry. Kokum is similar to tamarind. This is used instead of tamarind in most of the Kerala recipes. This is one of the fruit from mangosteen or mangusa family. But if you are using a tamarind paste, use 1 tablespoon of tamarind paste. And if you are using whole tamarind, take 1 gooseberry size of tamarind, put it in hot water, remove seeds if any, and use the tamarind along with the pulp and the water while grinding. This pulp and juice will grind along with coconut and give a thickness to the gravy. Grind them all together in a blender by adding some water. Don't make it to a very fine paste. Let it be little bit coarse. Take a little big blender so it doesn't overflow when you add water. I grinded them. See, it is little bit coarse, not too much coarse also. So you get a texture in the curry. I am adding it to a pan where I am going to make the curry. Clean the blender with some extra water so you can use the leftover spices in the blender and make the curry into a thin sauce. I added almost 2 cups of water. Can you see how the consistency of the sauce is? It's not too thick or too thin. Now add salt at this stage and do a taste check before you add the raw fish. Then you start the flame and let it cook until it gives a slight boil. Now if you see, a lot of bubbles are coming up. So it is the time to add the fish. Add fish one by one very gently. Here I cleaned the fish, cut them into equal size shapes, then washed it with water and turmeric powder to remove most of the fishy smell. Then I cleaned it again with the water. Then I drained it completely and I am adding it now. If you want to mix the fish, mix it at the beginning stage of cooking itself, so it won't break apart. Once it starts to cook, don't put any spoons inside the curry to mix the fish. It will break the fish. Add a bunch of curry leaves on the top of the curry. If you want to mix the curry in between, this is what you have to do. Hold the pan with both hands and slightly swirl it so the fish moves gently inside the curry without sticking in one area. But if you are not expert in swirling the pan while it is hot, you can slightly move the fish with the spoon like this. Don't put the spoon in the center of the curry, slightly put at the edges and do a light change in the position of the fish. This is all to ensure the fish doesn't break inside the curry and they stay intact. Let this come to a boil and cook till the fish is completely cooked. This may take around 10 minutes. Occasionally do a stirring in between, but don't stir too much. Do a taste check once again once the fish is cooked properly. You can add a tablespoon of coconut oil on the top of the curry at the end while you switch off the flame. This is totally optional, but a touch of coconut oil will ensure it as a Kerala recipe and it will give a good flavor. So the fish aviyal is ready. Let it sit for 30 minutes before serving. But my recommendation is to serve it in the next day. It will taste even better. I hope you enjoyed my fish aviyal recipe. Until we meet up in the next recipe, tada, bye bye.